Had we not had a faith and a strong faith after the death of Christopher, and even during his addiction, had we not had a spiritual connection and feel like we had a father that was protecting us, we wouldn't have made it as a family. Johnny and I have 8 kids total. We have 2 living in heaven and 6 on earth. We have 1 9th grader, 2 10th graders, and they're not twins. They're just from different families, and it's fun. It's fun. We love it. It keeps us young. Our youngest that we adopted, we named her Isabella Sreya. We knew she needed surgery, and 5 days before we were to get her to have that surgery, she bled out. Christopher was one of those kids that went off to college and got in with the wrong group, and it was right at the beginning of oxycodone. His addiction took over his life and our life as a family for years, and then later he succumbed to that addiction. When Christopher passed away, within a year, we decided to start a nonprofit. So I stepped away from the business and focused totally on helping children. And I would travel in and out of DC trying to learn how I could do better. And then I started working in 14 countries, going in and out. So I was the traveler, I was spending my money, and I hired a small team, and we were just, at first it was just us, and we worked in Africa first, Malawi, Africa, but then we realized we needed other partners on the ground in other countries. I've partnered with several nonprofits in this state, helping moms of prisoners in Tutwiler. There's a ministry called Adullam House that we've partnered with, and we've been partners for almost 17 years with them, almost since the beginning of the nonprofit. They were one of the first, and they've helped so many children I can't even tell you as well with our partnership. And then they also started their own private school that services a lot of the children in Elmore County. Another real great success story is what we partnered with Valiant Cross, and that's the inner city school downtown Montgomery that rises up young black men starting in kindergarten and going up. We have the first senior class this year graduating, and that's a huge success story. We were just one of the founding families initially, and that has really grown. Well, I can tell you, had I not done nonprofit work, I would not be sitting here as a former ambassador. 2 weeks after the election, I had already been working with people on Capitol Hill, remember, with a lot of the members, and it was one of those members that called me to ask me to apply for a position. And I was not asked to apply for ambassadorship. I was asked to apply for a position that she knew that we thought alike in. I had seen all the misuse of our funding abroad, so because of my work in 14 countries, I was asked to apply for a position with President Trump. And it was for USAID administrator, because we both wanted to reel in that foreign aid just like a good conservative Republican does, brings the spending back in and bring it back to the states. And so I filled out an application, and God had a different plan, and the different plan was for me to serve as ambassador. And we all know that the First Lady, Melania Trump, was very connected with her Be Best program, and that wasn't new. The name was new, but it wasn't new in her heart. She had always worked with helping others. So that's really what highlighted me, and had I not been doing his work, I would not have done the ambassadorship and be led into that position. And all of it correlates. And so when you plant a seed and you see something that grows like that, it's amazing. And it's just great to be involved. And it was certainly healing for us, but exciting to see all the successes.